one of the best animations, I think, that definitely hands down deserved a Golden Globe Award would be Flow. So when I watched the Golden Globes, I realized the only film on that list that I had not seen yet was Flow. And a prime reason as to why I hadn't seen Flow yet, honestly, is no theater really here in New York was offering it via AMC. There was one theater, Kips Bay, and it was at one time, and literally I was not able to go at that allotted time frame. But I guess all you have to do is win a Golden Globe, and voila, it opens up the doors to more opportunities to see the film in more theaters. It's kind of sad, honestly, when I think about it, because such a low budget film like Flow, which is actually a Latvian animation, kind of interesting, but really cool to know that a low budget film like this, which was under 5 million to create, just story-wise from start to finish was so well done. It's very rare, by the way, that you see any animations where there are no voice actors. And one of the parts that I loved about Flow is honestly there are absolutely no voice actors involved. Sometimes when I'm watching animated films, if it is a heavy A-lister's voice who you can kind of know right off the bat is speaking as one of the characters, I feel like that can really take away from the plot line. And with Flow, you are left with really listening to the actual sounds of what these animals represent in real life. Flow revolves around a black cat and other different animals that become basically almost like a family unit with the black cat. At the start of the film, you are taken into this beautiful forest. You see massive cat sculptures everywhere, a home that the black cat goes into, and there are wooden carvings of cats everywhere. It kind of made me think, are these cat worshippers that are in this forest that live here where this cat is owned by? But you actually, throughout the start to finish of the film, do not see any humans whatsoever, just almost remnants of humans. But the storyline revolves around basically a tsunami that kind of takes control of this beautiful forest the black cat is in. And the black cat was seen running away from a pack of dogs, scared for the cat's life. And what's interesting is the alliances that are kind of formed after this tremendous, impactful tsunami happens. The cat is forced into a wooden boat, and that boat is actually has one occupant, which is a beaver. And of course, the black cat is afraid, not sure whether or not the cat will be okay with this beaver, but ends up being a good kind of, I guess, boat mate. Then as the film kind of ventures along the way, one of the kind of main characters was this golden lab, and that was kind of an unlikely best friend to this cat, because at first I think the black cat thought that this dog was initially going to actually probably eat it. But the lab actually has this connection with the cat and really befriends the cat and boards this boat as well, with also a lemur, which is also a very interesting kind of combination with this crew. And then I had to look this up actually because I wasn't sure what kind of bird actually was in this film, but it was the secretary bird, which is a bird from Africa, and it actually preys on larger animals like cats. So another unlikely pairing to go with the mix. But anyways, just a really cool storyline of how these animals kind of come together and they're able to survive and have this unlikely friendship. I also don't know how these animals honestly knew how to steer this boat. The pack of dogs were able to steer a boat, and then of course the cat could steer very well, and that bird could steer very well, as well as the beaver. All of them somehow knew how to manage and really navigate this boat in all ways. toys. So I guess in Flow, the animals just have a different IQ level, which was really cute. But again, just no talking whatsoever, which is very rare to see on a film. But you really got the storyline, and it really was captivating from start to finish. And I loved how kind of raw that film looked as well. It was almost like a painting that wasn't perfect. But highly, highly recommend Flow. It was absolutely incredible. And I think for 2024, that may have actually been my favorite animation. And I really do hope that it wins more awards this year. And that actually premiered at Cannes in 2024 as well.